Age doesn't matter. Eating this every day will restore your memory. Do you feel like your memory isn't what it used to be? That feeling of forgetting names, tasks, or everyday details is becoming more common. What if I told you that this can change with something you put on your plate? What you eat has a direct impact on your brain, way more than you think. But there's a special group of foods that do much more than just nourish. They rebuild, protect, and activate your mind. In this video, you'll discover which foods can restore memory, reignite focus, and boost your mental performance, no matter your age. These are simple choices, but with power that can surprise even the biggest skeptics. And among them, there's one food in particular, the most powerful of all, the one that can change the way your brain works every single day. But few people consume it the right way, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. Ready to reverse the signs of forgetfulness and rediscover the power of your mind? Then stay until the end. What you'll discover can change your relationship with food and with your memory forever. Number 12. Lemon. Lemon might seem like just a common kitchen ingredient, but its impact on the brain is deeper than most people realize. When consumed with warm water right after waking up, it stimulates the nervous system and helps activate important brain functions. This simple practice wakes the body and gives your mind an energy shock, preparing it for a more focused and productive day. The secret is how lemon influences digestion and, consequently, brain oxygenation. After all, a well-functioning digestive system means more nutrients reach the brain efficiently. Lemon is also rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from free radicals. These radicals are unstable molecules that speed up brain aging and are linked to memory loss. By fighting this process, lemon helps preserve cognitive functions, especially for people who want to keep mental clarity at any age. It's like an invisible shield protecting memory day after day. Moreover, vitamin C is directly involved in producing neurotransmitters like dopamine, which influence mood and motivation. Another remarkable benefit of lemon is its ability to improve digestion and, as a result, optimize the absorption of nutrients crucial for the brain. When we drink warm lemon water on an empty stomach, the stomach goes on alert and prepares better for the day. This means vitamins, minerals, and amino acids are better absorbed, resulting in a better nourished brain that's more ready for mental challenges. Can you imagine how such a small habit can create such a significant impact? The freshness of lemon also brings a sensation of clarity and mental renewal. By activating the senses first thing in the morning, the citrus aroma and flavor of lemon work as a natural stimulant for the brain, almost like a boost of energy. This effect is especially useful for those who have trouble waking up or starting the day focused. Small gestures like this can make a big difference in your productivity and your ability to remember information more easily. More than just a fruit, lemon is a natural tool to revitalize the brain and keep memory sharp. Its bioactive compounds directly influence brain oxygenation, which promotes mental clarity. This is essential for people of all ages, but especially for those over 50 who want to maintain quick thinking and intact memory. Stimulating circulation and oxygen supply to the brain is one of the first steps to preventing neurodegenerative diseases. Including lemon in your morning routine is simple, cheap, and extremely effective. Just squeeze half a lemon into a glass of warm water and drink it on an empty stomach. This habit, when repeated daily, can become a true elixir for the mind. Number 11. Spinach. Spinach is a real nutrient source for the brain. Rich in folic acid, iron, and magnesium, it acts directly on the formation of neurotransmitters responsible for memory and mood. These chemical compounds are the brain's messengers, and producing them adequately is directly linked to our cognitive performance. Eating spinach regularly is like fueling the brain with the raw material it needs to perform at its best. And the most interesting part, its effects are noticeable both short and long term. The folic acid in spinach plays a vital role in preventing cognitive decline, especially in older adults. Studies show that low levels of this nutrient are associated with a higher risk of memory loss and even dementia. By consuming spinach regularly, you strengthen your defenses against this kind of wear. Moreover, the iron in the green leaf helps brain oxygenation since it's essential for producing hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in the blood. Magnesium in spinach regulates nerve impulses, ensuring that messages between neurons occur quickly and efficiently. This means less forgetfulness and more mental clarity. A brain well fed with magnesium is also more resilient to stress, one of the big villains of mental health. So including spinach in your daily diet is a practical and powerful way to keep the brain balanced. Another positive point about spinach is its versatility. It can be eaten raw in salads, sautéed, blended into green juices, or even included in omelets and pies. The more natural and less cooked it is, the better the preservation of its nutrients. A varied diet that includes vegetables like spinach contributes to a younger and more functional brain, regardless of your age. Regular consumption of dark green leafy vegetables like spinach has been linked to a slower rate of brain aging. This means more years with good memory, concentration, and reasoning skills. For those seeking cognitive longevity, this is one of the smartest choices you can make in your daily diet. Number 10. Oats. Oats are one of the most complete cereals when it comes to brain health. Their main advantage is the slow release of energy, which guarantees the brain a steady supply of glucose throughout the day. This is fundamental to maintaining focus, attention, and active memory. After all, the brain consumes about 20% of the body's total energy and needs fuel that won't let it down. Oats do this masterfully, being an ally of mental productivity. Another big asset of oats is their soluble fibers, especially beta-glucan. This compound not only contributes to intestinal health, but also regulates blood sugar levels. Since glucose spikes are linked to mental confusion and fatigue, keeping it stable with foods like oats is an effective strategy to preserve cognitive performance. Moreover, a healthy gut directly impacts the brain, since many neurotransmitters are produced in the gut flora. Oats also help balance mood, which is essential for keeping the brain in good condition. They contribute to the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that promotes well-being and helps control anxiety. This directly influences mental clarity and the ability to make decisions with more calm and discernment. A constant good mood can be the difference between a productive day and one full of distractions. For those looking for a practical option for breakfast or a snack, oats are unbeatable. They can be eaten with fruits, yogurt, smoothies, or even in pancakes. Plus, they are affordable, easy to prepare, and combine with a wide variety of flavors. The ideal is to choose the whole version without added sugar to take full advantage of their nutritional benefits. Regular oat consumption also helps reduce bad cholesterol, another factor impacting circulation and therefore good brain function. Cleaner arteries improve blood flow, and the brain is better nourished. This favors everything from learning to memory consolidation, fundamental elements for cognitive performance at all life stages. Number 9. Tomato. Tomato is a powerful ally when it comes to mental clarity and protecting brain cells. This is mainly due to its high lycopene content, a potent antioxidant that fights free radicals in the brain. These free radicals are unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging, including brain aging. By including tomato in your daily diet, you strengthen your defenses against this early wear, helping to keep a young and active mind. Besides lycopene, tomato is also a source of vitamin C, which further enhances antioxidant action in the body. This combination reduces brain inflammation, which is essential to keep neural connections healthy. After all, when neurons communicate efficiently, reasoning becomes faster and memory more precise. With this, tomato helps preserve mental agility in everyday activities. Another important point is that tomato contributes to good cerebral blood circulation. Lycopene also acts as a protector of blood vessel walls, facilitating the flow of oxygen and nutrients to the brain. This is crucial for maintaining cognitive functions because a well-irrigated brain works more efficiently. Have you noticed how certain foods can literally help you think better? Frequent tomato consumption can even reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Research indicates that people with diets rich in antioxidants, like lycopene, have lower chances of developing conditions such as Alzheimer's. This benefit extends throughout life, being a valuable investment for those who want to age with lucidity and autonomy. Tomato can be consumed raw, in salads, juices, or homemade sauces. The more natural, the better. And the redder it is, the higher the concentration of lycopene. So choose your tomatoes well and enjoy the best they have to offer for your mind. Number 8. Walnuts. Walnuts are practically a symbol of brain health, and with good reason. Their shape even resembles a mini brain, and they carry a powerful combination of nutrients that directly feed the nervous system. Rich in omega-3, B vitamins, antioxidants, and amino acids, they strengthen communication between neurons and contribute to more efficient brain function. Regular consumption is associated with improved memory, logical reasoning, and even creativity. One of the big assets of walnuts is alpha-linolenic acid, a type of plant-based omega-3. This fatty acid helps reduce inflammation in the brain and improves neuronal plasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and form new connections. This is essential not only for those studying or working on intellectual activities, but also for anyone wanting to preserve mental functions as years go by. Another benefit is the presence of antioxidants like vitamin E, which protects brain cells from oxidative stress. Early brain aging is directly linked to free radicals, and walnuts combat this process efficiently. The result? A sharper mind, more resistant to mental fatigue, and more prepared for daily challenges. Additionally, walnuts contain compounds that favor the release of serotonin and dopamine, neurotransmitters that influence mood and well-being. And when we're in a good mood, our brain works better with more flow and clarity. A handful of walnuts a day can do more for your mind than many expensive supplements. Versatility also plays in their favor. Walnuts can be added to salads, yogurts, oats, smoothies, or eaten alone as a healthy snack. It's best not to overdo it since they're calorie-dense, but a small portion is enough to reap their benefits. The important thing is to keep consumption consistent. Number 7. Strawberry. Strawberries are a delicious fruit that hides an arsenal of benefits for the brain in its vibrant color. Rich in anthocyanins, natural pigments with antioxidant action, they help preserve memory and protect the brain from early aging. These compounds act directly against oxidative stress, which is one of the biggest enemies of cognitive functions. Incorporating strawberries into your diet is a tasty way to protect your brain every day. Besides anthocyanins, strawberries are also an excellent source of vitamin C, which further enhances antioxidant action. This means they fight free radicals that can damage neurons, strengthening the brain's natural defenses. With less inflammation and less oxidative damage, cognitive functions stay more stable and efficient, whether in concentration, information retention, or learning. Another positive point is that strawberries favor communication between neurons, facilitating synapses, the process by which information is transmitted within the brain. This translates into faster reasoning, more precise memorization, and greater problem-solving ability. For those needing mental performance daily, this is a valuable advantage. Strawberries can also be an ally in preventing neurodegenerative diseases. Studies indicate that diets rich in red fruits are associated with a lower risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. This happens because their active compounds act in maintaining brain cells, reducing damage that occurs over time. Easy to include in your diet, strawberries can be eaten fresh, in juices, smoothies, or as part of healthier desserts. They're refreshing, versatile, and affordable, making them an excellent choice for those wanting to take care of their mind without complication. Although strawberries are major memory allies, the list still holds a surprise. The best food of all for the brain will be revealed only in the last chapter. Stay with me until then. Number 6. Broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most complete vegetables when it comes to brain health. It's especially known for its high vitamin K content, an essential nutrient for the formation of sphingolipids, compounds that make up a good part of the structure of brain cells. This vitamin plays a vital role in cognitive function, helping maintain the integrity of neural connections and favoring stronger and longer-lasting memory. Besides vitamin K, broccoli is rich in choline, sulforaphane, and antioxidants that fight brain inflammation. These compounds reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases and keep neurons in good condition for longer. Those who consume broccoli regularly are giving their brain a daily dose of protection against mental aging. Sulforaphane, in particular, is a compound that stimulates the production of detoxifying enzymes in the brain. This helps eliminate toxins and protects nerve cells from cumulative damage. The result? A cleaner, more functional mind with less risk of cognitive failures. Small details like this make a huge difference in the long run. Another important benefit of broccoli is its positive impact on brain circulation. It contains nutrients that help keep blood vessels healthy, facilitating the transport of oxygen and nutrients to the brain. With more oxygenation, mental performance improves and mental fatigue decreases. It's a true fuel food for the mind. Even for those who don't like the taste much, there are creative ways to include it in meals. It can be steamed, sautéed with garlic, or used in pies, soups, and gratins. The important thing is to avoid overcooking, which reduces its nutritional benefits. The more natural, the better the effect for the brain. Number 5. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is much more than a refined dessert. It's a potent brain stimulant. Rich in flavonoids, bioactive compounds with antioxidant action, this type of chocolate improves blood flow to the brain, increasing oxygenation and nutrition of neurons. This increase in brain circulation is directly linked to improvements in memory, focus, and learning ability. A small daily portion can do wonders for your mental clarity. One of the big tricks of dark chocolate is its ability to stimulate the production of endorphins and serotonin, the famous feel-good hormones. This combination positively affects mood, which directly influences concentration and cognitive performance. After all, a light and relaxed mind tends to learn and memorize much more easily. Another important factor is the presence of caffeine and theobromine, two compounds that provide a mild stimulation to the central nervous system. They increase alertness without causing the side effects of stronger stimulants. This makes dark chocolate an excellent option for those who need to maintain focus in activities that require prolonged attention. Moreover, the flavonoids present in chocolate have been linked to improved neurogenesis, the formation of new neurons. This process is essential for long-term memory development and maintaining mental health throughout life. Including this food moderately in your diet is a smart strategy to strengthen the brain. The secret is in the choice. The higher the cocoa percentage, the better the benefits. Chocolates with at least 70% cocoa offer the compounds that really act on the mind, unlike milk chocolates, which are rich in sugar and saturated fat. The ideal is to consume consciously, prioritizing quality over quantity. Number 4. Purple grapes. Purple grapes are one of the fruits richest in antioxidants in the plant kingdom, especially because of a compound called resveratrol. This powerful protective agent has direct effects on the brain. It fights inflammation, protects neurons, and favors communication between brain cells. The result is a significant improvement in memorization capacity, reasoning, and even emotional control. Resveratrol also stimulates synaptic plasticity, which is the brain's ability to create and strengthen connections between neurons. This is fundamental for learning and information recovery. Eating purple grapes frequently can be one of the simplest and most natural ways to keep the brain young, even with the passing years. In addition, this fruit helps prevent neurodegenerative diseases. Studies indicate that regular consumption of resveratrol is associated with a lower risk of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. This is because it protects the brain against structural damage and improves brain circulation. In other words, it strengthens the brain's natural defenses. Grape seeds are also valuable. They contain powerful antioxidants like proanthocyanidins, which help repair brain cell DNA and extend their lifespan. That's why when consuming grapes, it's ideal to eat them with skin and seeds. That's where the greatest benefits hide. Another interesting point is that purple grapes are versatile. They can be eaten fresh, in juices, as part of fruit salads, or even in homemade sugar-free jams. Incorporating them into your diet is a tasty way to care for your mind, especially when looking for cognitive longevity. Number 3. Avocado. Avocado is a true nutritional powerhouse for the brain. It's loaded with monounsaturated fats that help improve blood flow and brain oxygenation. This means more nutrients reaching the brain, clearer thoughts, and easier information retention. Good circulation is essential to keep the mind active and protect against cognitive decline. Another highlight of avocado is the presence of B vitamins, especially B6 and folic acid. These nutrients participate in the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood and mental performance. When these neurotransmitters are balanced, the mind becomes more stable, with fewer emotional swings that can interfere with memory. Besides, avocado contains vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects neurons from oxidative stress and helps maintain the integrity of cell membranes. This cell protection is a crucial factor in preserving brain health over the years. The better protected the brain cells are, the better they function. The presence of lutein in avocado also deserves mention. This substance, known for protecting the eyes, also acts directly on the brain, especially in regions responsible for learning and information retention. It improves mental processing speed and helps keep the mind sharper. Being a versatile fruit, avocado can be included in different meals, at breakfast with toast, in salads, as sandwich filling, or even in healthy sweet recipes. Its neutral flavor makes it easy to combine with other brain-beneficial foods. And if you think avocado is already impressive, get ready. In the last chapter of this video, the best food of all for memory health will be revealed, and it will surprise you. Number 2. Sardines. Sardines are one of the brain's greatest allies, small in size, but huge in benefits. They are one of the richest sources of omega-3, especially in DHA and EPA forms, two essential fatty acids for brain function. These compounds are literally part of neuron structure, helping maintain cell integrity and facilitating communication between them. The more DHA and EPA in the brain, the better mental flow and the greater capacity to store information. Moreover, sardines are an excellent source of vitamin D, a nutrient often underestimated but crucial for the nervous system. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to cognitive failures and even diseases like depression and dementia. By consuming sardines regularly, you nourish your brain with this vital element, which can improve mood, motivation, and mental clarity. Another strong point of sardines is their anti-inflammatory profile. Omega-3 helps reduce silent inflammation that affects the brain over the years, protecting against cognitive decline and improving overall mental health. Those who include this fish in their diet have less risk of suffering from forgetfulness and mental confusion, especially with aging. It's also worth remembering that sardines contain good amounts of protein, calcium, and phosphorus, which strengthen the nervous system and contribute to the good functioning of the brain as a whole. They are a complete, functional food with benefits that go far beyond memory. Another positive point is practicality. Canned sardines in oil or water are affordable, easy to store, and versatile in the kitchen. They can be eaten plain in salads, spreads, pies, or even as nutritious sandwich fillings. But even though sardines are a brain superfood, the number one spot on this list is reserved for an even more impactful ingredient. And that's exactly what you're about to discover now, in the final chapter. Number 1. Egg. We've reached the top of the list with a simple, accessible, and incredibly powerful food, the egg. More specifically, the egg yolk. It is one of the biggest natural sources of choline, an essential nutrient for producing acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, and communication between neurons. Without choline, the brain simply doesn't work properly. Acetylcholine is like a bridge between thoughts, and its absence is directly linked to memory loss, mental confusion, and concentration difficulties. By consuming eggs regularly, especially at breakfast, you ensure the fuel needed to start the day with a sharp brain and a mind ready for challenges. It's like a daily mental upgrade. But it's not just choline that makes the egg number 1 on the list. It's also a source of B vitamins, especially B12 and B6, which participate in cellular energy production and nerve maintenance. Additionally, the yolk provides antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the brain against early aging and oxidative stress. A true shield against mental decline. Another differential of the egg is its ability to promote satiety and hormonal balance. When the body is nourished and satisfied, the brain works better. This prevents hunger spikes, sudden drops in glucose, and that typical mental fatigue of people who eat poorly. In other words, the egg helps you maintain focus and productivity throughout the day. It's important to emphasize, the egg only offers all these benefits when consumed with the yolk, where the most valuable nutrients are concentrated. Boiled, poached, scrambled, or in various recipes, the important thing is that it's present frequently in the diet without excess. It's no wonder the egg is considered one of the most complete foods in nature. And now you know, among all the foods that help restore memory, it rightfully takes the number 1 spot. And to keep receiving the best videos for your health and well-being, subscribe to the channel. It exists for a very simple reason, to help you become a stronger and happier person. And in the video appearing now on your screen, I reveal the secret drink that cleans your arteries and fixes bad circulation in just 3 days. To check out this video, just click on the screen.